Hello guys, I'm Kiri. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about something very unique. The Queen Mary of the cars. 1968 Ferrari 365 GT 2+2. The car is owned by the English gentleman and his wife and is member of the Kent Ferrari Owners Club, which is based in UK. This car is designed and built by Pininfarina, and at that time it was the most luxury Ferrari with electric door and quarter light windows, with fitted radio and electric aerial, the first Ferrari with power steering and self-leveling rear suspension, and optional air conditioning. Because of the size, the car was very big compared to the other sport cars of this time. The nickname was the Queen Mary. So this was 1968 when this cars came, and 1968 was the year when Manchester United won the European Cup final, the last steam passenger train service ran in Britain, the MOT test was introduced, the first Big Mac went on sale in McDonald's, Led Zeppelin were formed, and some of the top hits were Hey Jude, the Beatles, Jumping Jack Flash, the Rolling Stones, and Delilah, Tom Jones. So how I said 1968. The price of this car when was new was 8,563 British pounds, when the average house price in Britain was 4,344 British pounds, so double the price of the house. A gallon of petrol cost 5 shillings and 5 pence, or 28 pence in new money, but today the petrol is 1 pound and 28 pence. Today's V12 four-seater is the Ferrari GTC4 Lusso, which cost 230,000 British pounds, but the average house price is 233,000 pounds, which makes it a bargain. Today, the estimate value of the car is around 225,000 British pounds. The owner of the car, how I said, was very kind, very nice owner, so he allowed me to have a look at the car inside. And he explained me about the car. He tried to keep the car as much as original, because original car is much more appreciated than the fully restored car. On that time, Ferrari, like Lamborghini, Maserati, Aston Martin, Bentley, Rolls-Royce, they've been using the very high quality top leather. So the owner today, even he used for his seats, to retrim the seats, the very top quality leather. Absolutely beautiful car inside. The steering wheel, the wooden one, with this batch on the middle, with the indicators, everything looks absolutely nice even today. But imagine 1968, to have this car was absolutely fantastic. The car is very comfortable for 4 people, because how I said before, it's very large, very big. Just have a look at the emblem on the badge on the middle of the steering wheel. Looks absolutely fantastic. I just was thinking the steering wheel, because the car is old, the steering wheel can play a little bit, but actually it's very solid, doesn't play. So you can see here the ref counter, on the left side the speedometer, of course it's in miles because it's UK supplied car. Yeah, I was thinking the steering wheel is gonna play, but actually not, it's very solid. Absolutely solid. Even all the wood trims inside around the dashboards is in perfect condition, so the car being well preserved. You can see on the badge, on the back seats, the champagne and the little table, because the owner been using this car for wedding for his daughter and then for his son, so he updated this table between the back seats. It's absolutely amazing car. Yeah, the engine is V12, 4,390, so 4.4 liters. It has the single overhead camshaft per bank, so because it's V12, every bank has 6 cylinders, so it's single overhead camshaft per bank with 3 twin choke Weber carburetors. Is absolutely amazing. The gearbox is 5-speed, all synchro mesh to the rear axle. So just have a look. The engine bay, just the new parts on the engine bay are the battery, the orange oil filters, but because you cannot use the original ones 1968 battery and oil filters, so they need to be new. The fuel tank of this car holds 120 and 12 liters, so this is approximately 24 gallons, because the car is near 2 tons, and actually the fuel consumption is very, very big. And is absolutely well preserved car everywhere, even underneath the car is absolutely perfect. So how I said, the weight of the car is near 2 tons, and it can travel up to 152 miles per hour top speed, because the engine has 320 horsepower at 6,600 RPM. Thus, acceleration from 0 to 60 or 96 km per hour is 7.2 seconds, standing mile for 15.2 seconds. The car had a very interesting owner. So the first owner was businessman, the stockbroker and entrepreneur. So he bought this car, Ferrari 365 GT 2+2, the Queen Mary, but on the same time he had another 2 Ferraris, two Superfasts, and then 2 Daytonas. So he was very rich guy. His business was part of Rob Walker racing team. So this is that won the British Grand Prix with the Lotus 49. The noted drivers for Rob Walker included Sterling Moss and Graham Hill. Rob Walker was privateer team in Formula 1, being the heir to Johnny Walker whiskey. So the first owner of the car was actually in business with the Rob Walker racing team. And over the years, parts have been replaced, restored or rebuilt. It spent some years of the road until the owners restore the car to this beautiful condition. Even you can see the wheels, they're absolutely the same wheels like Ferrari 275 GTB from 1966. Absolutely the same wheels. So how I said, approximately 800 cars of this Ferrari 365 GT 2+2 Queen Mary being produced, but only 52 in right-hand drive. So the car is rarer than the Ferrari BB512 Boxer, the right-hand drive only, 101 cars. Rarer than Ferrari 365 GTB4 Daytona, which is 158 cars. And rarer than Ferrari 246 GT Dino, 488 of the Ferrari Dino are right-hand drive. So guys, I hope you liked the video about this beautiful Queen Mary Ferrari 365 GT 2+2. If you like the channel, please subscribe and see you next time. Bye!